Good afternoon, Colin here with Techout, and I just finished unboxing my Galaxy S25 Ultra, like literally just finished the unboxing, stopped that recording, and started this one. So we're going to be installing the Galaxy S25 Ultra screen protector from Samsung. This is the one I got for free with the pre-order. I'm just going to put this one on first. I do have another glass one, but this is the anti-reflective one, so I'm going to go ahead and just use this while I have them. It is a 2-pack, so you know, I have a couple of them, but these are actually fairly good. I do enjoy these, and like I said, they do keep that anti-reflective property that the new screens have, that they've had since the S24 Ultra. So here we have the applicator right there. Not too worried about cleaning the screen because, as you can see, the phone is brand new and it still has the little protective thing on it, but we do get a microfiber cloth as well as some dust removal stickers and a squeegee. So I'm going to go ahead and just use the dust removal stickers anyway because they're here, and I won't have to worry about, you know, there could be some dust under there from the factory, who knows. Like I said, it is a 2-pack, so you can save one for later, or worst case, if you mess up, you have an extra one. So here's the screen protector. These are pretty easy to put on, probably the easier out of the bunch that I've used. We're actually going to, let's see, we're going to peel that off. Just going to put those over to the side. There should be 2 of them, and these just help this applicator stick to the phone. It can only go on one way, so you can't mess this up. I'm going to lift this tab up out of the way. Obviously, if you have your phone already, or if you've had it for a while, that's not going to be on there. But I'm going to leave it on until I get everything ready. So we're just going to snug that up on there. And we're going to take the screen protector out of the little protective pouch, package, plastic, whatever you want to call it. And just, there's a protective layer on the back, so you don't have to worry about that. And that is actually the front anyway. So we're going to peel this off. I'm actually not going to use the dust remover or use any of that on there right now because that was actually really sticky, so it should have peeled anything off. We're going to take off number 1 here, which just takes off a little sticky piece so you can line everything up. We're going to sit this down here on the bottom, right there on those little tabs, and we're going to align it, and I just use the camera to align it, and then I just wipe that on right there, and that just helps keep it from sliding every which way as you're putting it on. You can kind of still move the top as you're doing this, but everything looks like it's pretty well lined up. So again, just give that a little bit of a rub there, and then grab number 2, pull it up, make sure the bottom piece comes out, and just squeegee that on. If you see any kind of like imperfections, there is another protective piece right here on top, so it may just be that that you are seeing. So don't get too concerned until you take that off and it's still there. Then you can get a little bit concerned, but most stuff will come out unless you have a bunch of dust or something under there. And then we're going to lift up the back half. Again, make sure that protective layer comes out and just slowly squeegee that on. Now that sticky part does not stay attached to the phone, that comes off with this. So if you don't get that lined up perfectly or whatever, you can pull that off and readjust it. It's actually not part of the screen protector. So you don't have to worry about that losing its stickiness because it's just for putting it on. And then I'm just going to go around the edges. I don't see any imperfections on this at all, which is good. It's nice and lined up. Nothing sticking over. The edges are uniform. And even if stuff doesn't stick over, you're going to want to make sure that this goes on the screen evenly because these are designed so that if you have a case, you know, the edges of the case aren't going to hit the side of the screen protector and peel it up. So if one side is closer to the edge than the other, you may have issues with certain cases depending on how they go on. And then you're just going to grab number 2, peel off that protective layer. That's not the screen protector, that's just the protective layer. You can feel right there where the camera is, there is a little bit of a cutout. And there we go. That is the anti-reflective screen protector from Samsung installed. And this is why I put screen protectors on the phone on day 1. As you can see, I did not have to clean the screen. I don't have to worry about any fingerprints or dust or anything like that under the screen because it's brand new. So as long as I keep this on, I always like to have a second one on hand. That way, if I mess this one up, I can put the other one on. And when I put the other one on, I'll reorder screen protectors. That way I never go without them. because then I don't have to worry about the screen ever being dirty or scratched up or anything like that. I know that I always have a fresh screen protector on there on a fresh screen. If somebody buys the phone secondhand, they take that screen protector off and the screen looks like it did on day one when it left the factory. So that is the Samsung screen protector. I will be doing a review of some glass ones as well, but that'll be later down the road because I'm not going to waste these. I am actually going to use them. So I'm not going to take it off just to put the other one on, but I'll let you guys know the other ones, what I use for the other ones in a later video. I'll show them so you guys can get a glass one if you guys want to. And Whitestone Dome, I think, is sending some stuff as well for the phone, so we'll check that out when it gets here. I'm Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.